Hi, I'm James Frederick, and this is the Airshow Seekers. Here we go, up into the cockpit.
Okay, welcome to the C-130J cockpit.
This is gonna be sweet. Don't want to be on the receiving end of one of these guys. We are the Airshow Seekers, and we're actually filming a show today. Woo!
We have 10 aircraft in the squadron.
Okay.
And our responsibility is from the middle of the Atlantic all the way out past Hawaii, up to Johnson Atoll.
Okay.
Because we have a military base there. And so it's not uncommon. We might have 3 aircraft in the Caribbean chasing a storm, and you may have 2 in Hawaii. Now, in addition to flying hurricanes, we also do the low-level invest, the tropical storms, any kind of tropical weather, we're flying it, because we're the only squadron that does it. But in addition, in the wintertime, we do winter storm missions, where we're flying off the east coast of the U.S. up at 30,000 feet, 35,000 feet. And these are 12-hour flights, and it would fly this big, long, circular pattern, and we drop the weather sonde, which is like a weather balloon on a parachute, out every couple of 100 miles. And that data gets fed into the computers to increase the accuracy of the forecast, so they can say how much snow is going to land on New York City. So, and then we do this also out off the west coast, out in the Gulf of Alaska. These are big 12-hour tracks that we fly. And that data gets fed into the computers. And that way they know what the weather is going to be as it hits the west coast. Because a day later, that's sort of like in Las Vegas, and a day later it's in Dallas, and a day later it's in this part of the U.S.
Okay, so
it improves the accuracy tremendously. It's like 25%.
That's how you guys track where everything's going to be. And now,
Yeah.
how busy are you guys though? Because I mean, there's a hurricane every day, and
No,
I mean,
but we do training missions.
Okay.
There's always new guys that need to be trained. There's proficiency flying. In addition to doing the weather missions, which are pretty much year-round, because we have the winter storms, and then we have the summer storms. In the 2 or 3 months we have off-season, a lot of the airplanes going for maintenance, programmed maintenance. But we also do airlift missions for the Air Force Reserves. We'll fly flight nurses with litters, and we'll pick up the wounded soldiers when they return from Afghanistan and Iraq, and then we'll take those into the smaller communities and bring them back home.
now how many flight hours a week do you think this plane gets?
Oh, well, we have 10 airplanes, but I bet we probably fly 10 hours a day per plane. We'll usually fly 2 airplanes a day on the schedule. Because we got 45 pilots in the squadron. You know, I'm a traditional reservist, so I come down for a week out of the month.
Yeah.
And then I'll fly 5 or 6 times. And then we also have full-timers there, and they're flying every day. So the planes they're kept quite busy.
Well, that's good. That's very good.